Go and sing it again.
And I'm telling you, I'm not
Gonna?
No, it's not good.
Giving up?
You don't know this song?
This doesn't sound like it's from a musical. I feel like I know this song, but it's not.
Are you a lunatic? What is wrong with you? It's
I'm
like the
gonna
most
say-
famous musical theater song ever. Are you serious?
Is it that ABBA one where they're all at a wedding on an island?
Absolutely not.
What's that one called?
Mamma Mia?
Yeah, is it from Mamma Mia?
I'm offended. Are you kidding? It's a new year, new me. I'm vlogging every day of January, but I guess that means it's not a new me because I'm doing the exact same thing that I did in 2020. Oh God, that can't be good. Hey everyone, the sun's already going down. This is the start of my vlog today. Flynn's very excited. Why?
Present!
A present! I have a present for him. All right, Flynn, are you ready for your present?
Present!
You say.
Please. Open?
You want to open it?
Open?
Okay, let's open it up. Come on.
Oh,
I found this online and it looks so up your alley, bro. It's the coolest. Ew, there's someone's hair is in the tape. That is maybe Miranda sent this to you.
Look at all these trucks!
Pretty cool, huh?
What's that, Flynn?
Cash joke. What's that one? Oh, that's a big red delivery truck. They just look so him because they're not like the plasticky looking like neon
They look like-
toys.
They look like legit.
It's a pizza truck, huh? He's so happy. And it was like,
That one looks like the ones that come to our house. It's like the waist.
yeah, it was like $11 for these 3 like trucks. So I know he's gonna be obsessed with it. I was very excited to find these. What's that one? Booby truck? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is delivery truck.
Or big rig.
Big rig. Yeah, what color is it? A red big truck. And who's on it? Who is that? It's Dada. Look guys, it's Dada. Mama has a present too because we spent the day yesterday at his cousin's house and getting work done. And I forgot to do my advent yesterday. So I have 2 advents to do today. By the way, our podcast launches tomorrow, which is today for you, unless I don't post this tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know if I'm posting this tomorrow or the next, I don't know. I'm very overwhelmed. There's a lot that's been going into this podcast and it has taken over our lives. Very excited it's finally out by the time you guys are seeing this video. I'm just kind of a mess. The first episode is very like, this is who we are. I don't know, I feel like so weird and insecure about it because I'm so used to being able to edit my videos, and podcasts you don't edit. I mean, we edit sort of like little bits of it, but like not really. Like you just kind of like talk and I'm like, are we gonna bore people? Is it gonna be boring?
You do those videos where you just eat. Where you disgustingly eat gross food and talk about it.
I know, but in those I don't go like, this is how I came up, this is how my career happened. Like I just feel like that's
No, you
boring.
talk about worse things. You talk about like
I don't know. Period? What's wrong with talking about your
I
period?
don't mean like worse. You know what I mean.
Well, regardless, it's out, and I'm excited, and I hope you guys all can listen. And I'm gonna do Advent because I've been working non-stop. I had a very horrible night last night. I did not sleep. I was like panicking and like had restless legs and was like, I felt like I wanted to scream for hours. Like it was like a bad night. And then all day today, since I woke up, I've been working. I'm gonna take a moment for myself and do my Advent. So in case you don't know, I feel like I explain this every day because I do, because it's confusing that I have an Advent calendar in January. I had a craft Advent calendar in December. It was horrible and it was hilarious how bad it was. So some people sent me a good one, and so I'm doing it right now. That's what I'm doing. All right, Flynn, you wanna do Advent? Nope. He loves his truck so much he doesn't want to do Advent. I know. You wanna help me? Can you take that out? Ooh, it's a gingerbread man. It's like a little gingerbread thing. So I'm gonna make this. And the next one, Flynn, is, I guess I'm like, oh, I get 2 today because I missed yesterday, but actually doesn't matter when I do it because I'm not like counting down to anything because Christmas is over. The next one is this, whatever this is. It's a penguin. It's a little penguin. So I'm gonna make these. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, here's my little penguin. I think this one's really cute. And here's the gingerbread lady. I think this one is ugly.
You're just, for the month of January, you're just gonna do an Advent calendar? Like
Yeah, look.
Christmas decorations?
How cute are these?
I
It's
put away all the
fun.
Christmas decorations.
Love, I'm stressed. Christmas makes me happy. Crafts make me crafty. It's craft, I just said crafty. Crafts make me happy. Oh no, he's fake crying. This is his new thing. Oh no!
Trash truck fell down.
We better call the ambulance. Ambulance, ambulance, come save the trash truck. Flynn likes to call the ambulance and he'll fake cry. He'll go up to us and go, oh no. And then you pretend you're an ambulance and you come and you go, are you okay? And he goes, yep. And that's kind of his new thing, so that's fun. Okay, bye. Hi, beautiful people. Clearly, I didn't vlog hardly anything today. It was a rough day. It was a rough night last night. I couldn't really sleep for many reasons. I'm okay-ish now. I'm still like kind of feeling like, but I know I'll be fine tomorrow. I just have days. Like, I'm human, like everyone is human, and sometimes when you're a human, some days are like poopy for no reason. And so I had a poopy day, and I talked about it a little bit earlier tonight to my vlog in the podcast space, because I was trying to test the microphones and I was getting work done, and I was like frustrated with the equipment, and then I was testing to see if it worked. And while I was testing to see if the equipment worked, I ended up actually talking about kind of my night and what I went through and all this stuff. So it's not that interesting. Like, it's not like anything happened. It's just like, that's kind of what comes with anxiety, I guess, sometimes. So yeah, I talked about it. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll put it in at the end of this video here, but nothing very interesting to report to you guys right now. I'm hoping that tomorrow, once the podcast is launched, my schedule will lighten up a little bit, a tiny bit. You know, I'll be able to like focus more on having fun throughout the day and like doing fun stuff for you guys and focus on my main channels and getting some fun videos out and all of that. But for right now, I'm just really overwhelmed and stressed, and I really want to do another concert. I bet there's so many people watching this like, Colleen, you're nuts. I'm literally like, I'm so stressed. I have so much to do for work. So I'm thinking of adding more work, but that's work I really love and makes me really happy. And it also does make me more stressed. I really love doing the live concerts. I love performing. I miss touring. I miss performing so much. So it's like a way for me to kind of like get that happiness into my life is by doing those little concerts. But just a heads up, if I do another one, we're gonna have to figure out a new version of the VIP meet and greets or something, because I still have like 100 video messages to make for people, and I just don't know how I'm gonna find the time to do it. So our version of the VIP meet and greets with like the personalized videos and the Zoom calls like was way more time consuming and more work than I thought it was going to be, and I've really enjoyed doing them. It's just that I just don't have time to do them. So we're gonna have to figure out something new. So I'd love creative ideas from you guys. I'm still probably gonna do maybe some Zooms and video meet and greet type things, but like I'll just do way less than I did last time. So yeah, but let me know what you guys think. Like, what would be a fun way to like do some sort of unique, interesting, cool like meet and greet type of thing or special thing? Like, would you guys like a signed picture or like a behind the scenes video that only you can have? Or do you like the idea of just the Zooms? Or do you like the idea of just the personalized video messages? Or is there so, I'm like trying to think of something that's like interesting and different. I don't know. Give me your ideas below, because it's for you guys. So if you guys tell me what you want, then that makes most sense. So I'm gonna go edit and try to get a little bit of rest tonight. Hopefully I can sleep tonight, because last night was, my insomnia was so horrendous. So hopefully I can sleep tonight. Please take a listen to this next little clip where I try to explain how my night went last night. And also, I have a very important question at the end of my little rant in the podcast space, and I just want answers. I want to know if my brain, if everyone's brain works the same way as me or similar to me or if I'm insane. Like, I don't know. So just go watch and enjoy. I don't know. I'm going to bed. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, everyone. Basically, I'm in the podcast room right now. I'm just stressing about a billion things, but one of the things I'm stressing about is figuring out the microphones. So we have like a producer, a sound guy, and like someone who's helping us with all this, but obviously it's COVID time, so he can't come over and like set everything up. So like I'm trying to figure it out and I'm having a hard time. But basically I'm in the podcast room. I'm exporting the podcast for the morning. Make sure to check it out if you haven't checked it out already. And so I figured while that is getting set up and exporting, I will tell you guys about my evening last night. This was really weird. So this is going to be boring AF. So if you don't want to be bored, don't listen to this. Okay. So last night I had a horrible night. And yeah, you guys are always like, talk about your mental health whenever I ask you what you want me to talk about. Lately, I've been like, okay-ish. I do feel really annoying every time I talk about my mental health. I feel like a broken record. But last night was bad. First of all, I hate these microphones because I feel like you can barely hear me, but you can hear all the spit in my mouth really loudly. So I apologize for that. But my camera's in the other room. I didn't want to go and get my camera, and I thought I would use this as an opportunity to see if the new settings on my microphone worked. So we're going to find out if they work. Anyway, I last night could not sleep, and I tried waking up earlier yesterday so that I would be more tired, and I was extremely tired, like overtired by the time I went to bed. And it was probably like 2 a.m. or something by the time I finally tried to go to bed. And I just had a horrible like dermatillomania, OCD, anxiety moment of just like lots of ripping and picking at skin. And that was frustrating because I couldn't stop. And then finally I forced myself to stop after doing it for way too long. And then I was trying to fall asleep, but I had really, really horrible restless legs. So my legs were just like, which I haven't had that in so long. I feel like I might have had that a couple of times when I was pregnant, but not very bad. Last night it was bad. Like I was really, really tired, but I was super anxious for no reason. I mean, I'm stressed about a bunch of stuff for work and stuff, but like, I don't know what spurred it. I just was really anxious and I was having like restless legs and like couldn't stop fidgeting and moving. And like, I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream. I wanted to sob. I wanted to do my body, like I felt this urge to just like shake and scream and sob, but like I couldn't get myself to do anything because I was so tired. So I just like laid there like with my legs like kicking and restless and uncomfortable. And all I wanted to do was fall asleep. And I could not fall asleep until like 5:30 or something like that. And then Flynn woke up at 6:30. And then Eric let me nap this morning. He watched Flynn from like maybe 8:30 to like 11. So I slept from 8:30 to 11. And now I'm just really tired. But like I've been this tired. Like I feel like every day I'm not getting enough sleep. And then I go to bed so tired and I cannot sleep because my brain won't turn off. I just like think and stress. And no matter how hard I try to like count or meditate or think about calming things or breathe deep, like within seconds, my mind starts going back to the stressful things. And it was so bad last night. It was so bad. And I've never had it before where I felt like, oh, I just need to cry. I just need to scream. I just need to panic. But I physically couldn't do anything. I couldn't cry. I couldn't scream. I just laid there just like, I was so frustrated. I just wanted to sleep so bad. So finally, eventually I turned on like a meditation app and like listened to a guided meditation. I couldn't focus on the meditation. Like I couldn't hear what this guy was telling me to do, like breathe and think of your brain as the dirt of the ground and whatever weird things they say in those meditations. I couldn't pay attention to it, but just having another, like I had a white noise machine on and then I had this like guided meditation on, which had like music and then a man talking. And when I had all those three things together with my thoughts, they all kind of like started to cloud each other out. And I couldn't pay attention to the meditation, but I also was having a harder time paying attention to my own thoughts too. I think maybe I was just exhausted by that point. I don't know, but that's what eventually helped me to sort of fall asleep, but it was so bad. And then I just woke up in such a horrible mood because I'm so tired. And I know this all sounds just like super complaining and obnoxious. And I'm not trying to make it sound like that. Like I'm just telling you what I went through last night. Everything's good. There's no reason to be upset or sad or anxious. Like I'm really stressed with work stuff. That's nothing new. Like I always am. And I'm grateful for my job and I love my job. It's just like sometimes I get overwhelmed and it like comes out of nowhere. I'll just randomly, like some days I can handle it and I can handle all the stress of my work and like I love it. And then some days I love my job, but the stress of my work like overwhelms me for no reason and I just panic. So this morning I was on TikTok and shocker, there. And this girl who has ADHD popped up on my For You page. And she was like, I was so shocked when I found out that there are people in the world who sometimes don't have a thought in their head. Like there's moments of the day where like they're not thinking, like nothing's happening in their mind. Like, and I thought she was joking. And then I was like, wait, does that really happen? Like, are there humans in the world who like don't always have a million things happening in their brain? Like I've never experienced silence in my brain. Like, is that a real thing? I haven't like looked into it or done any research on it or anything, but like, I don't know. Like, do you guys have like moments where there's nothing happening in your brain? Like, is that a thing? Like, do people have it where like you don't think about something or there's not some, like my brain is always like constant, like I'm always like talking to myself, I guess, in my brain. There's always like, I'm always hearing conversations or thinking about to-do lists or thinking about groceries or thinking about something I'm going to edit or thinking about a project or thinking about this person I want to talk to or thinking about, it's never, I never hear nothing. Like I'm always hearing like myself talking to me. Does that make sense? Like there's never I've never heard nothing. Like I've never had a moment in my entire life that I can remember where there's like silence in my own brain. Is that a real thing? I'm so confused. Is that a real thing, or was that girl just saying that like to be like funny? Because now I feel like I want to look this up. I don't even know what to search. That's why I can't like find out if this is a thing or not. Like how do I don't know. If you can't hear the sound of silence, it may be tinnitus. No, it's not like it's not that. It's not that I can't. Oh my gosh. What is that sound you hear when everything is quiet? What? No, that's not what I mean. Like in my brain, do people hear nothing in their brain? Like, I don't know how to search this. I can't figure out what to search to find out any information on this. Like, I can't figure out how to find out if this is normal or not, because every time I search it, they're like telling me there's like, you have this, you can't hear. I don't know. It's not coming up with what I'm wanting, because I don't feel like there's no way that's possible. That's a thing that our brains just stop. Like, how does that work? Is that real? Was that girl joking? She must have been joking, because I can't even find anything on it. Like, I always hear myself talking to myself in my head. I always hear a million things, recipes, to-do lists, places I want to go, things I need to do, memories of past things. Like, it's never not going. Like, even while I'm in conversations with other people, my brain is thinking of other things and doing other things. Like, I don't understand the concept of it not, like, what? I'm so confused, and I don't know how to search this. So I'm not finding anything. Maybe this isn't even a thing. I don't know. It just shocked me when she said that, because I was like, what do you mean? Like, does that mean their brain just stopped work? Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, the point is that last night I was dealing with that. Like my brain was like, it was like my own voice times 1,000 in my head, telling me all the things I need to do and all the reasons why I'm failing and all the reasons why my life is gonna deteriorate. And like, my brain was going crazy last night, and I was like, oh, I have to do this. Oh my gosh, I need to do this. Oh my gosh, I need to do this. Oh my gosh, I need to do this. Like all this like list piling on. And right when my brain would start to like plan how to get one of the things done, I would remember something else I need to do. And then I'd start planning how to get that thing done. And I remember something else I need to do, and like just panicked. I feel like my brain does that 24/7, but sometimes it does it worse than others. And last night it was very bad. And it just put me in a really bad space today, because now today I'm just feel overwhelmed and tired and like blah. So anyway, I've been talking too long about this, but yeah, just wanted to throw that out there and see if anyone knows what I'm talking about. And also I wanted to see if this mic works. So we'll see. Okay, I'm going to go, but I love you guys. Goodbye.
You don't wear shoes ever.
That's
you
true.
Consider them to be foot prisons, walking around the streets of Los Angeles with no shoes on. Anywhere you go, you immediately take your shoes off.
Yes.
You get into a car, immediately take your shoes off. It's so strange.
Airplanes, shoes off.
I swear I've seen you go to the bathroom on a plane with no shoes on. And that's gross.
I have, and I agree, that is disgusting. You can relax. Colleen and Eric have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones. So you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.